Welcome to Stage 8, Hard as Hell 2018. I'm here with Russell Phagan. He's been here, my coach, throughout the match because he manipulates us behind the stage deck.
It's going quite well.
It is going quite well, so I'm pretty impressed by that. With that in mind, so what are we doing here on Stage 8? Let me look at the stage description here for a second. Alright, so this is Stage 8. All shooting must be done from these wooden platforms. Rifle, fully loaded, held at low ready. These are all rifle targets. You engage all the paper visible from this platform, then you'd move to another platform, then you move to the other platform, then you move to the other platform, and the last platform, maybe not in that order, I don't know, I haven't figured that out yet. All visible paper, lots of it. Then you run up and over that berm. I'm not going to do that right now because we'll do that later. Let's go to the other bay. Now with your unloaded rifle slung down this kind of steep hill, run over here to this start box where you see these two gentlemen. Again with your unloaded rifle in the start box. Turn around, load your rifle, make sure you're ready to go. Kick that popper. Once you kick that popper, a rabbit will run across the range. It's just a clay pigeon rolling across the bay. You have to engage that with your rifle. Then you will dop the rifle here into this. You will then draw your pistol, neutralize the pistol plate rack, turn here. Then you will engage that popper. A clay pigeon will launch out of that and fly in the air, and you try and get that with your pistol. That will launch another pigeon, try and get that with your pistol, and then neutralize this plate rack. All right, so what do you think of this? Any plans on this?
The paper portion seems pretty straightforward. It's just more of a scan left to right. As you get to the position, you'll see everything you can shoot from that position.
So this one's not a memorization drill, you don't think?
Not nearly as much.
Because when you're on the platform, you can see them or you can't, right?
Right. If it's behind a wall, you'll see it clearly somewhere else.
Now, when we say wall, those are those fences you can see through with the mesh, but the mesh is in the way. The reason they use meshes instead of solid walls is because it's a safety issue. You've got a solid wall. When you're doing range safety, there might be someone behind the wall. A lot of ranges have switched to these fences to make that a more safe environment.
Yeah, and that's a good idea.
Yeah, so that's a good idea. So from these platforms, you have to engage all the targets from those platforms. You said they're pretty visible. I looked. It seems like it. Then you unload, run over that very steep hill. And then there's that rabbit. Any thoughts on that running rabbit?
I think that's just like, there's a point where we watch it in the walkthrough where it kind of slows down. About halfway across the range. I'd be waiting there ready to ambush it.
So you're not going to track it, you're just going to try and be where it's coming and then try and just blast it, or what?
Well, I'm going to be where it's going to start slowing down and then track it past there.
Okay, all right. And then after that, you ditch the rifle and then you go to the pistol. And there's some targets here I've never engaged before, but you have. They're pepper poppers, you hit them and then it actually launches a clay that you're supposed to hit with your pistol.
You're right. I encountered one of these at the Fort Benning 3-gun 2017, and I didn't get it.
You didn't? So there's two of them here today.
And I think you'll see probably about half the people here won't get it.
That seems like an extremely challenging target.
It is, and you know, it's one of those things, unless you buy that system, you're not going to be able to practice it.
So pretty much you need to practice that target specifically.
Yeah. It's one of those things, you'll see trends like this pop up in action shooting where a major match does something like that, and then it kind of, you know, goes around to all the other major competitions in one form or another.
I don't know what I think of that, although I guess you could say the MGM Spinner is one of those as well.
Yeah, and I mean, that thing's almost 15 years old at this point.
Yep.
So, you know, maybe it's time to mix it up and do something more challenging.
And then after that, we have the Irish plate rack, which is just essentially 2 4 plates that just spin around.
And we've shot those multiple times before, so.
Let's go see how we do.
Hey, I don't know about you. Kick me out.
Hit. Nice.
All right,
Nice
finish,
call.
unload, shoot, clear.
Yeah, buddy. Switch it up. Almost looks like he was supposed to be right-handed.
Shot right here, not wrong
Instead
here?
of yeah.
Nice.
That was actually quite a bit of fun. This is where stage planning really matters, because it was noticed that while there were, what, 5 possible positions to shoot from those little planks, turned out you could skip one of them.
Yeah, that's one reason we have Jordan on the team. He's really good at coming up with stage plans like that, so I just ask him, Jordan, what are you doing on the stage?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, and if they're cool sportsmen, they'll share with you. So from the first position, if you shot the ones that were obvious and then leaned out to the right, and you did a ambidextrous thing, you switched shoulders.
I had to, because I realized once I was in position with the rifle, I wouldn't be able to hit them off my left shoulder without falling off the platform.
So it allowed you to get the 2 targets that you theoretically were supposed to get from the middle. Then you shot, then you moved to the next platform, next platform, next platform. That went real fast and easy. Run up and over that doodle, which I was a little leery of, but you know, that wasn't a big deal.
No, I grabbed the rope on the way down to brace myself, but
Just in case.
yeah.
And then when you get to that thing, load up your rifle, and then only when you're ready to go, kick over that thing and then shoot that rabbit. Boy, that was fun.
Yeah, that was challenging and
Shooting the rabbit was really fun. When that thing exploded, you're like, yeah! Put the rifle down, load your pistol. Really not a lot of strategy left at that point. Do the dueling plate rack, go to the left, the Irish, then you went straight to the pigeons.
yeah. Someone pointed out to me that if you had that Irish thing moving while you were shooting at the pigeons, it could occlude your opportunity to shoot the pigeons. But it turned out for me on the second pigeon, it was blocking the pigeon on the flight down anyway, and I shot one of the plates off the Irish plate
That was a
rack.
time advantage for you anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just transitioned immediately to the Irish plate
I don't know
rack.
if there's a strategy for shooting those pigeons, but I couldn't figure it out. I missed both of them.
I asked, one of the guys in our squad that is an accomplished USPSA shooter,
Yeah.
and his take on it was that it was mostly luck to get
Yeah,
those.
I think it is. And so I didn't get those, but I did get the rifle one, and then the Irish plate rack was no problem. I accidentally, just barely, and we're talking, you could range lawyer this. I clipped a no shoot, and I don't know that it broke the perf. The RO said it did. I'm not going to range lawyer it. That gave me a 10-second penalty. So with 10 seconds, I had a raw time of 100.
No shoots were 5.
5. Okay, so I went up. It bumped me up 5. I landed.
I tagged a no shoot too on one of those teetery platforms. Yeah.
Oh, okay, we're equal on that. So I ran up with a 110, and you were like 84. I think.
I don't remember what the net time
Right around
was.
there. Anyways, actually, this was frankly one of my better stages at this match. I actually did this one relatively well. When I looked at the scores, I'm like, oh, a little better than Middleton on this one, and then you were, of course, much better than Middleton. So stage 8 was a good one for me and a good one for you, and actually, it was really fun. I liked stage 8. It wasn't paper memorization because it was more clear.
If these pistol toaster targets keep popping up, I'm gonna have to get one to practice.
I'm not a fan of those.
Well, if it's one of those things, if you want to be successful in the action shooting environment and that's a target that keeps appearing, you're going to have to get one.
I don't know that I care about being successful on a pistol toaster target. I could see that being a better shotgun target.
Well, they already use them for shotgun. That's where they came from.
Yeah, I don't-
And 3-gun, but they launch them 20 feet in the air.
I'm not sure what I need. I don't know. I'm not sure I need that skill set, to be honest with you. I don't care.
For me, because I go to so many matches, if I keep seeing them, I'm going to have to get one.
I understand that. It's just something I'm not going to put emphasis on.